What's the date today, James?
Friday the 13th.
Oh, I didn't even realise that. So we're now in week 15 of my London Marathon training, and we're now only 2 days away from the Brighton Marathon. How are you feeling, James?
I'm quite hungry, but no, I'm good. Looking forward to race day. Excited.
James has been quite good this week. I, on the other hand, have not.
Complete nightmare, I think it's...
I have lost it this week, and I've tried to be really good because I'm like, this week's not about me, it's all about James this week in Brighton.
I don't think Katie knows that I'm running a marathon this weekend.
That's a little unfair. I've been telling everyone. So, we are in the kitchen. We're going to show you a recipe that James made last week, and it was incredible. So we're having it again tonight. So it's James carbo loading. What's your opinion on carbo loading? Carb loading?
I think people get too hung up on it. It's not something that you need to really... If you're training and fueling right anyway,
yeah,
then you don't really need to do much more. I mean, maybe watch your fibre intake the day before.
yeah.
Any gingerbread man you might bake on Sunday morning. But,
yeah, avoid the veg, I'd say.
but yeah, I mean, if you've got quite a healthy, balanced diet, good amount of protein and good amount of carbs, you don't really have to worry about it too much. I think for me, it's more so, especially like today and tomorrow, 2 days before the race, I just want to eat my dinner a bit earlier, so my body's got time to digest anything.
I would say with carbo loading that I think you should make sure that your calorie intake is around the same as what you usually have, but you just up the carbohydrate. So, you know, drop down the fats and the proteins and just make sure that it's lots of good quality carbohydrate sources. Yeah, that's it really. So you just need to, because obviously in tapering phase well, you're not exercising much, so you want to make sure that you're not putting on any weight in the last few weeks before the marathon. But I'll show you now what we are making. What are we calling this dish? Loaded sweet potato jackets.
I don't know, it's just a smashed baked sweet potato with some spiced lamb, with some mint yoghurt.
Okay, right, so we'll take you through what you need. So you need 1 onion.
That's 1.5 onions.
1.5 onions. Oh, this is for 3 people, this is. So 1.5 onions, a chilli, garlic. You then need obviously your meat. So what have we got?
We've got some rump of lamb, which I think is quite nice. It's quite fatty. Obviously like good fats, but it also means it's got good flavour. And if we cook it at quite a high temperature, we're going to cook them out. It's going to be really nice and tender.
Mint sauce and natural yogurt. Oh, and some rocket. So onion, chilli, garlic, lamb, mint sauce, yogurt, rocket, and last but not least, sweet potato. Oh, right, this is the famous RTS herb garden. This is the RTS crew. What have we got?
Have some mint.
Mint.
A bit of thyme. And some rosemary.
Oh, and Panda. Say hi to Panda, everyone. So we've got a little picnic bag as well. So James has bought himself some protein shakes for after the race. He'd normally just have powder, but obviously these are good just to whack in your bag. Some Lucozade Sport, malt loaf in here because this is James's favourite, and then also Weetabix.
Also, a little tip, if you're going to take your breakfast.
Yeah, so James is doing this because this is what he normally has before the race.
Don't forget spoon.
Teaspoon.
A lot of people forget spoons.
So yeah, James has packed his own Weetabix because when we're staying over night, and you're not always going to have the access to what you normally have for your pre-race breakfast. So whatever you've been training with your long runs, make sure you have that on race day too. So obviously taking the Weetabix along with him. And I have got some. I normally have porridge, so I've just picked up some pre-packed porridge oats. Oil. Is that just rock salt?
Yeah.
Rock salt. Bit of pepper. So we have all of the herbs, garlic, chilli, onion, all just going into the pan, all together. Beard cam.
Strips ready.
So just slice up your meat of choice. So I guess you can use anything that you want.
Yeah, just I think with the mint and yogurt and chili and sweet potato, it's kind of like Mediterranean and Greek-y implement, isn't it? It's like lamb. That's quite well.
You need a small pot of natural yogurt.
Or a large pot if you'd like to make more.
Okay. Yep. This is serving 3. Bit more salt, pepper, and a couple of dollops. Guess just go by. Taking that all out, you put it in a pan, and now the lamb has gone in. How long do you need to cook this for?
You can do it to your preference. We're going to go for sort of medium rare.
How long? You say?
You can cook it for your preference, but we're going to go for sort of medium rare, pinky, so it won't take too long. So I'll do it quite quick.
I didn't get that. Do that again.
Lean as you go, kids.
Taste test.
I'm pretty good.
Nice. Bit of rocket. Or rocket to garnish. Can you whistle? I can't do it. How is it, James?
Pretty average, man. Average in the RTS being pretty damn high.
That dinner gets a thumbs up from me. That was very enjoyable, and the guys have just gone off. They've gone out to play pool or snooker, not quite sure. So yeah, this week's been a bit of a funny week, I must admit. I had a rest day on Monday. It was sort of like quite chilled Monday, just doing a bit of like admin work and laptop work, and I think because of that, because I didn't get up and get out the door, front door like I normally did, I felt quite lethargic and tired, and still the offset from the weekend of feeling really tired. Tuesday was a session and I really enjoyed that, kind of, but again, my body still felt fatigued. I didn't feel the best doing it. It was 6 lots of half-mile reps, aiming for a 6:30 pace, but averaged out at 6:20. So yeah, by the 5th and 6th one, my body was just like, it was really tired, but I did it. That's the main thing. Another rest day on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I went out and I had 8 miles to do, but I went out and with Michelle from the club, and we just caught up, and it was a really nice run. However, the weather was torrential rain. We got caught in it really bad, and that was 8.3 miles in total. That averaged out sort of about 8-minute mile pace. So it felt easy and comfortable. We were chatting the whole way around, but normally for like what I'd class as a easy run, I'd normally do a bit slower. But that just happens when you're out with people. And today's Friday, is a rest day, so it's really strange. I've only ran twice this week so far. Tomorrow we're going down to Brighton for James's marathon weekend, and we are going to do park run. We're going to be park run tourists at Castleberry, and we're then travelling down to Brighton, picking up their race numbers and staying overnight. And then on Sunday I have got to do 10 miles on the plan. So the idea is I'm going to drop the guys off to the start and then make my way down to the beachfront and then do sort of a 10-mile run, do 5 sort of out and back before watching them on the course. So it's going to be a long day for me because I will be on my feet, so I might do a lot more than 10 miles on Sunday, so I've just got to be very wary of that. But yeah, that's sort of the week in a nutshell. In terms of my mood and my emotions, it's been a tough week. I've been tired still. My body feels good now. And there's 1 minute I'm feeling like I'm great and I'm really excited and I can't wait to get on that start line and I'm really eager and keen. And the next minute I'm thinking, oh my, there's so much pressure and I don't know if I can do it. I don't want to blow up. That's my biggest fear, is going too fast and blowing up. I know I can do the distance and I know that my head is like, I'm so strong inside that I will not give up, but I just don't want my body to give up if I do push too quickly at the start. So that's my biggest fear for next weekend. I think this time last year, I didn't tell many people about my target time. I knew I was going for good for age, but just didn't, people sort of cottoned on, but there wasn't that much pressure. But now the hardest part is that not only am I running my own marathon, but I'm also helping so many other people run theirs. And I feel like I'm trying to help as many people with their worries, and I'm trying to be strong in front of them because I'm like, yeah, everything's gonna be fine. But deep down inside, I'm feeling exactly the same as what they are. But that's what it is. So I'm feeling good. Feeling much better than I was at the start of the week. So I'm going to end this video here. This is just today's video, like sort of part 1 of week 15, and then I'm going to film the whole of the Brighton Marathon weekend, which will be part 2 of week 15, and share it all with you sort of early next week once I get it edited. So thanks for watching this video. I hope that you liked a bit of recipe tasting and testing in there. So let me know if you want any more from James, Chef JD. And yeah, it's getting so close. It's 9 days today now. So good luck anyone else that is racing Brighton this weekend, or if you're still in the last few stages of prepping for London. But I'll see you all in the next video coming early next week.